I'm gonna talk to you guys about my experience going through the Back At It challenge, and explain to you what that is, what Orange Theory is if you don't know, show you the before and afters. Stick around for the end because the results were kind of insane. What's up friends, Adriana here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I usually post lifestyle content and weekly vlogs of my life here in New York City. And today we are talking about Orange Theory, more specifically the Back At It Transformation Challenge. If you're new to me, you might not know that I have been an Orange Theory coach on and off for a little over 3 years now, so you could say that I definitely believe in it. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about my experience going through the Back At It challenge and explain to you what that is, what Orange Theory is if you don't know, and show you the before and afters, and stick around for the end because the results were kind of insane. What is Orange Theory? If you've never heard of it before, Orange Theory is a 60-minute heart rate based high-intensity interval training workout where you move around the room between the treadmills, the water rowers, and the weight floor. You have a coach, like myself, leading you through the workout, giving you timing cues, giving you demos of the weight floor exercises, giving you weight options, all that fun stuff, making sure you're staying safe while you work out and still getting a great kick-ass workout. One of the things I always tell people when they're first coming into the studio is that this workout is your workout. We give you parameters to work with for speeds on the treads or weight choices on the floor, but it is completely up to you what you choose for those speeds or for your weights, and you make it so that it's whatever is challenging for you. I've had a college athlete and an 82-year-old woman take this same exact class. Both have completely different fitness goals and fitness abilities, but they make the workout work for them. So that's one of the things that I've just always loved about Orange Theory, and I'm sorry if I'm preaching it a little bit, but I mean, I've worked for the company for over 3 years, so obviously I like it. All that being said, let's get into the Back At It challenge. So, the Back At It challenge is an 8-week long challenge where you have to take at least 3 classes a week for 6 out of the 8 weeks. At least to stay eligible for the grand prize, or to be like the winner, the person who loses the most percentage of body fat, which is what the challenge is based off of. When you start the challenge, you start by doing an in-body scan at the beginning. That in-body scan, we have these little machines where you stand on them with bare feet and you hold on to the little arm probes, and it measures your body weight, your skeletal muscle mass, and your percentage of body fat. Me being a competitive person, I decided from the get-go that I wanted to complete all 8 weeks of the challenge. I wanted to come in 3 times a week for all 8 weeks, and I'm happy to say that I was successful in achieving that. So that right there just felt great to set that goal for myself and achieve that, let alone the weight loss and percentage of body fat loss, which, stick around because it is insane, I promise. At least I was shocked. So starting off the challenge, doing that first in-body scan, I started with a weight of 133.3 pounds and a body fat percent of 24.6% body fat. So by no means when I started this challenge did I feel like I was overweight or unhappy with my body. I was more just looking forward to achieving the goal of making sure I went into class consistently 3 times a week and seeing how strong I could get over the course of the 8 weeks, and just trying to like build muscle and tone and get some definition. This most recent Back At It challenge ran from June 14th to August 8th. And of course, the first week, halfway through, I left to go to Texas to go and dog sit for a friend. If you didn't see those vlogs, I'll put them up here for you, or over here, wherever it is, if you want to check them out. It was a fun time to go into Texas, and I got to hang out with a really fun dog. But that right there is one of the many perks of Orange Theory, is that once you're a member of one, you're a member of all of them. So even while I was in Texas, I was able to keep going to class and get my 3 classes in a week. And it was a great time, and you get to meet new people and just like expand your Orange Theory family, which is a pretty big family if you are unfamiliar. And it's always cool just to go to other studios and kind of like see what the experience is there. Such a wonderful class from Orange Theory at Las Colinas. And fun fact, the girl who coached is actually the same coach who I came and took class with from like 2 years ago when I was here. So that was cool. We both like kind of recognized each other. She was like, have I met you before? And I was like, you know, I think we have met before. Also back in February of 2020, my sister and I went to Madrid for a little like sister vacay, and we were able to go and take a class there. And even with the language barrier and the fact that everything was in metric, like the speeds and the weights, we were still able to follow along and still get a great workout. So it's just like cool to be able to go anywhere in the world where there is an OrangeTheory and know that you're getting the same workout as someone halfway across the world in another studio. Getting back to the challenge, in the beginning, I was dealing with a slight knee injury, kind of an overuse of running. I tend to have really hard impact when I run, so I was using the bike instead of the treadmill for pretty much the first like half of the Back At It challenge, which, I mean, I was still getting killer workout using the bike instead of the treadmill. I'd recommend to anyone, if you are kind of like always use a tread, like try out the bike, try out the Striders, see how it is. We usually say to like use it if you're using it in place of the tread for like an injury reason, but honestly it's good to mix up how you're getting your cardio in and just kind of learn another way to get that cardio and build your cardiovascular system. At the halfway point, I definitely was starting to see some physical changes, which is always a motivating aspect. Like once you start to see changes, it's definitely easier to stay motivated and keep going to the gym, keep working out, because you're like, all right, this is going places. I also, week 4 to 6, I was doing an ab challenge with my friend Yasmin. I made a video out of that, so if you didn't see that, I'll link it up here for you to check out. Those results were insane and definitely added to the final results of my 8-week transformation. I was definitely starting to feel the soreness a little more. Sometimes when I would go in, I was not pushing myself as hard, which is totally fine because you're not gonna be able to push yourself and go for like an all-out effort every single class you go to, and that's totally fine. That's something that I've realized for myself over the years. It's like, as long as you're getting in and you're moving your body, like you're still benefiting from working out. Even if it's not your hardest, like heaviest weights, fastest speeds, you're still benefiting from it. So week 4 through 6 was definitely a little bit of a struggle because I was doing abs every day and making sure that I worked out 3 times a week at OrangeTheory, but we got through it. And then the final 2 weeks were like a breeze. It went by so fast. I got my 3 classes in, was like having a ball, honestly. Was just feeling so strong, could really see some physical changes. So I was excited to see the final results. And towards the end of the challenge, I was able to get myself back on the tread, doing more of a power jog. So we have power walker, jogger, and runner parameters for the treadmill. And so what I was doing like the jogger speeds with the power walker incline, because I've been doing OrangeTheory so long and just my lifestyle here in New York is very active lifestyle. It takes a lot for me to get my heart rate up. So using incline with slower speeds, I was still able to hit the heart rate zones that I was looking for as I was going through the treadmill portions of the workout, which is something else to consider if you are really conditioned to OrangeTheory workouts, you've been going for a long time, and you are flying on that tread and you're having a hard time getting your heart rate up. Try adding in some incline. As long as you have no orthopedic issues, like you should be fine to use incline with speed on the tread. So try it out, mix it up, see if it enhances your workout at all. The final class was, it felt so good to just know that I finished it. I did all 8 weeks, 3 classes a week. It was just a very rewarding feeling. I could see the physical changes. I was feeling good. Woo! Oh my God, 3 classes a week for 8 weeks, complete. Woo! And I definitely like see the difference, guys. My body has changed so much. I feel like you can probably tell from watching my vlogs, like just the muscle definition and like especially like in my face, like it's crazy. So let's talk about the results. I know these are the numbers, the stuff that you guys really care about, what you clicked on this video for. So I went in the following Monday morning because you want to do these in-body scans before a workout with little to no food in your system and before having any caffeine. That's the way you get the best reading on the InBody scan. So guys, my final stats. I'm just going weight and body fat percentage because that's all I really care about. The skeletal muscle mass didn't actually change too much, but my final weight, I weighed in at 124.2 pounds. I lost almost 9 pounds in 8 weeks. Body fat percentage lost, I started at 24.6. I finished the challenge at 20%. I lost almost 5% body fat in 8 weeks. Like, what? I was shocked. I saw that number, like you can see in this clip, my jaw dropped. I could not believe 9 pounds and almost 5% body fat in 8 weeks. Like, it works. OrangeTheory freaking works. I mean, like, if you didn't believe it, like, this is proof right here that OrangeTheory works. And I didn't really like restrict my diet at all. Like, I am a pretty healthy eater in general. I try to get my fruits and veggies in every day, get protein. But like when I go out, like I'll drink, I'll eat like what I want to eat. But I did not by any means like restrict my calorie intake or anything like that. That being said, I think my lifestyle definitely has to do with the insane results in the transformation, because even before the transformation started, like just since moving to New York, I've been consistently losing weight because I walk and city bike everywhere I go pretty much. So I'm constantly moving. I work in fitness, so I'm always on my feet. I work out a lot. So I mean, if you have a more sedentary lifestyle, if you're sitting working a desk job, like you might not see as big of a transformation just because you're not moving as much. Also, doing the 2-week ab challenge that my friend Yasmin and I did for sure had an impact as well. I mean, just the physical difference in my abs from those 2 weeks was pretty insane. That added workout every single day for sure impacted the final results. So there are other aspects that incorporated with OrangeTheory. It makes sense, the results that I had. All that being said, I mean, the Back At It challenge was a crazy transformation. I'm so happy that I stuck to it. I did all 8 weeks and put in the work. I chose to go with heavier weight choices on the floor. I pushed it, made sure I was, for the most part, of course there are some days where I didn't quite go as hard, but as I said, like, it's normal. You listen to your body, you do what your body needs to get the most out of each workout that day. But all in all, I'd say if you're looking to get a little more accountability or change up what you're doing and find something that maybe works for you, try OrangeTheory. There's also always like promos going on and sign up bonuses, so for sure, like, check out the OrangeTheories near you, try them out. If you're in New York City, come hang out with me. I work at the Midtown West studio. It's a fun time. We love getting new members in, so I would love to meet you guys. Like, come take a class. I would love to meet you in person. I've had other people from YouTube come and take my classes when they're visiting, or we actually have a member who watches my channel and she had like joined as a member, and it's so cool like knowing you guys in person and not just being people that I see comment on videos on the internet. So come and take a class because I love OrangeTheory and I love you guys, and I just love to mix my two worlds. Seriously though, OrangeTheory, being in it for over 3 years now, like, it's changed my fitness journey. I actually enjoy running now. Like, I'll go for runs down the West Side Highway. I went for a 6-mile run one day and it was just for fun and I enjoyed it, and I just kept running because I was like, why not? If someone told me 3 years ago that I would just go for a 6-mile run for fun, I would have laughed in their face. Like, actually, I never thought I would enjoy running, but now I like enjoy endurance days at OrangeTheory. What? So that's where I'm gonna leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this transformation. I hope you got a little information about Orange Theory maybe. Like maybe you'll come and try it out now. Let me know if you do. Let me know in the comments if you are an Orange Theory member, if you've tried it, and if you maybe didn't like it, or if you did like it, or if you have any questions. Like, leave them all in the comments down below. I would love to have a conversation about all of this with you there. And get going on your fitness journey. I hope Orange Theory is as amazing for you as it has been for me, or will be as amazing for you if you haven't tried it yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe and sane, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!